Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with yet another post-match reaction, guys, of the Barcelona versus Celta Vigo game, ladies and gentlemen. The match has officially ended, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't a pretty sight. I'm not gonna sit here and try to, glaze the performance because there's nothing to glaze. It was not an easy game to watch. It was not easy to watch that game, but in the end, guys, a win is a win. At the end, we did win the game by a goal to nil, courtesy of a Lamine Yamal penalty. And honestly, guys, I really don't really have much to say about this game. Let's be real here, right? What really matters right now, with the season about to end, right? The most important things right now is to basically get all 3 points. And listen, guys, before we get started with this post-match reaction, big up to every single one of you guys who are already in the building. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Big up to every single one of you guys. I see already 75 people in here. Big up to all the people that rated me, from Papillon to Matrix to Will and everybody else who's rated me. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Subscribe, guys, if you're new, guys, and turn on notifications. All of the beautiful stuff. And yeah, like I said, guys, obviously this is, right now there is no other competition now left, right? We only have the league to look at now, right? And with the season all but almost over, right? There's only a few games, very few games left of the season. We basically just have to take the wins as they come around. And in this kind of, and at this point of the season, I'm not really looking at the performance that much, right? And listen, before we continue, guys, today, Flick, he definitely went ballsy today with his lineup, guys. He played the same formation of 4-2-3-1 formation. Jean Garcia in goal with Gerard Martin and Kovacic. The centre-back partnerships, Koundé was at right back today alongside Cancelo, who was at left back, who came off early today. We're going to get into that. Midfield of Pedri and Eric Garcia in the midfield, with Dani Olmo in the 10, Yamal on the right, we're going to talk about too, and Gavi on the left with Ferran Torres in attack. And look, at the end of the day, he definitely was freestyling, the manager. He definitely was freestyling today, putting Gavi out on the left. Now, there's a lot of questions, right, that I think a lot of people were having at the end of the day, with the surprise that, we saw Gavi play out on the left. But it was not really surprising to me. I knew eventually Gavi might get a game. And also, right now, with this team, I don't think Gavi was going to be played in the midfield. And to be honest with you guys, I don't think he really played well over there. But then again, he was being played out of position. But look, let's get into the game. I mean, listen, if we're going to talk about the game with all honesty, guys, it was back and forth, right? Celta Vigo definitely gave it a go today, right? They were not here to just sit back, right? From the start, we had a great chance, literally so early in the game, literally first opportunity, Lamine Yamal nearly scored within the first minute, right? And you're thinking, okay, start as we mean to go on. That's exactly what we need to see. We need to see that, right? And we did. We played so well. We were on their necks, right? But most importantly, Celta Vigo, they also had their chances. And I have to say this now, right? Because here's the thing with Celta Vigo, guys. Celta Vigo are not an easy team to play against, especially against us, right? We don't really, they really give us a game. If you guys, I don't know if you guys remember, but back in last season, under this man, remember at this time last season, we played them. I don't know if you guys remember, but we played them, and yeah, remember Borja Iglesias got a hat-trick in that game, right? So I already knew this was going to be a game, right? And I was really surprised when they didn't start Borja Iglesias, considering how good he is, and Iago Aspas. It really surprised me because I thought that after, what they did last season, that, the manager would have done it, but, he didn't. And yeah, at the end of the day, we did get the goal, right, in the end from a Lamine Yamal penalty, right? And unfortunately, I would say the fortunate thing is that, yes, he did score from the spot. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, I know you guys, we're going to get into it, we're going to talk about it. But yeah, Lamine Yamal, yeah, he went down after he took the pen. Took the penalty very, very well, surprisingly. It was a very, very good penalty. But in the end, yeah, like I mentioned, guys, he went down. Was, I think he was something to do with his thigh muscle, his, hamstring or something like that. But basically, yeah, he was down, and basically he was all but out, and he was definitely out. And yeah, I'm gonna give you guys an update on what happened with the Lamine Yamal situation. But after Yamal came off, basically there was a long delay after that, right? Now, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm sure you guys know for those of you guys who are watching, but there was a medical situation that happened in the crowd, right? I don't really know what's the deal, but it seems that there was definitely something that happened during Yamal's injury, and as a result, yeah, the game was stopped basically for almost 10-12 minutes, right? Literally, the game today, that first half went all the way to like the 65th minute, right? That's how long today we had to wait. But in the end, the game did resume. Yamal came off for Ronnie Bagdaji. Ronnie Bagdaji came in, did his thing. All right, he was very, very good today. I have to give credit where credit is due. And also, Jean Cancelo also came off early today, right? So, bad news. Two big injuries at the tail end of the season is not really the news that we want to see. And yeah, Ronnie did come in for Yamal. Cancelo, who came off earlier, Balde came in for him, but Ronnie came on, and Ronnie, bro, this is what, it's funny, right, boss? People in the chat, right? Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Guys, I've been saying this from day one. How long have I been saying, bro, we need to see this kid giving more opportunities in this lineup? Like, when are we going to start seeing this guy giving more opportunities, right? Look at today what he did. Bro, my guy came on. He came on, and within like a minute, he nearly scored. What a strike. He literally had a great cross into the box. The first time he had the ball, right, put a beautiful cross into the box, right? No one was there for it. But then his second opportunity, he took a great shot and a great save by the Celta Vigo keeper. And basically that was the only thing that was done in the first half, right? Those were like the best chances we saw in that first half. We go to the second half, and really, there wasn't really much that happened in the second half either, right? I feel like Barcelona, we were very, very cautious in the way we were playing. We had I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Ferran Torres also scored, which was ruled out for offside, right? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the rules are anymore, man. Like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But yeah, in the end, Celta Vigo in that second half, they went forward, right? They had a few opportunities as well. They did bring on Borja Iglesias very late, surprisingly. They brought him on around like the 74th, 75th, something like that, which really surprised me considering they were 1-0 down. But I think this just kind of shows that, Celta Vigo were not taking this game seriously either, right? I don't know if maybe they just didn't think it was worth their time. At the end of the day, the win was already in the bag for Barcelona. I don't know what was the case, but whatever the case was, they didn't bring on Borja Iglesias. I thought they might have brought him on. They started the second half, and then they brought on Iago Aspas, I think in the 80-something minute, which, like I mentioned, really, at the end of the day, it is what it is. We made some few substitutes later on. Gavi also came off, which I didn't think he was that great in the game either. But at the end of the day, we got the win. I'm literally sitting down here, right, trying to do obviously, you guys know I do give a full in-depth analysis on the game, but truth be told, guys, there wasn't really much that happened in this game, right? There wasn't really much. And look, I don't want to come out here because people maybe think, because the performance wasn't great, I'm going to come out here and criticize the performance and go off. Guys, if I'm going to be very honest, this is the kind of game I expected to see today. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm surprised that we played this way. I knew this was how the game was likely going to go. I didn't think there was going to be a lot of goals in it. I didn't see us being very motivated. I was just under the impression of, well, listen, at the end of the day, just don't lose. Just don't lose. And to be honest, the fact that a penalty was the only difference in this game tells you a lot about this game. It really does. And yeah, at the end of the day, we got the win, right? And I guess at this point in the season, that's what matters, right? We remain 9 points clear, which is the most important thing right now, right? Considering where we're going right now at the tail end of the season, right? There's a lot of things happening at the end of the season. We have two big games coming up, right? Another game coming up this weekend against Getafe. Now, I'm just gonna say this, guys. If you think the game against these guys was bad, if you think that the game we just saw today was bad, I promise you guys, you are not prepared to watch what you will witness, what your eyes are gonna witness on Saturday. Because that, honestly, guys, I might need to cleanse or wash my computer or my phone after the performance we see that day, right? Because Getafe, man, can't stand that club. I don't really like playing them. I hope they get relegated very soon, guys, because these guys, they have no purpose in this league apart from annoying everyone, right? And then after that, we get the Osasuna game. Now, the reason I'm bringing up the Getafe and Osasuna games is because when you look at Getafe, we could go there and get a draw. And that's why I feel like today's win is very important, right? Because if we had lost this game or drawn this game, because here's the thing, guys, even though we're 9 points clear, we are not that far off from Real Madrid. We cannot afford to drop points, any points before the El Clasico, right? And give them this false hope, right? That's why today, for me, this win was important. Despite the performance not being there, the win was extremely important. Because you're going to have to play like this to basically give yourself an opportunity. Because the next two games against Getafe and Osasuna, those are going to be really testing. I think that game against Getafe, do not be surprised if we draw that game. Do not be surprised. It could be the stinkiest, smelliest 0-0 you're going to see. I promise you that. Right? Getafe right now, they don't care, man. They're just here to disrupt the league. I mean, a few weeks ago, they beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. That's the kind of team that they are, bro. They just disrupt us. And that's the only purpose they're going to serve during this run. Right? And then Osasuna. Osasuna just beat Real Madrid literally right after the international break. So clearly they've shown that they're a team not to be trifled with, considering also last season they were the ones that gave us our first L of the league under this manager. So they have that track record against us. So we need to make sure that the next two games we do our best. And I would not be surprised if we didn't only won one of the two games. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even trying to be negative. I just think, if you look at the track record of the two teams we're playing, they're not gonna be easy. That's why today's win was vital. That's why today I overlooked the performance for the 3 points. That's why I did, right? And yeah, at the end of the day, the 3 points was what mattered. And look, we're gonna talk about it, guys, because obviously the big thing that came out of this whole situation with this game is obviously the Lamine Yamal injury, right? That is the thing that is garnered the most attention. And unfortunately, guys, right, it looks like it's over for Lamine Yamal this season, because there has been some news updates that's just come out during the last few minutes, actually, right before the final whistle, right? Basically, guys, here it is. Let me actually put my camera down. Let me actually put myself down here, guys. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at that. That is now what we wanted to see. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at it. It says, Lamine Yamal, ladies and gentlemen, could be out for the rest of La Liga. And his World Cup spot is now in doubt. Now, I'm going to first of all say this. Even if Lamine Yamal is out for the rest of the season, I'm sorry, his World Cup spot being in doubt, the only way it's going to be in doubt if he's out for months. And I don't think Lamine Yamal is going to be out for months. I think Lamine Yamal is going to be out for a few weeks, right? I think he's going to be out. I mean, if he's out for the season, he might be out for maybe for the next 5 weeks, something like that, right? But I don't think he's going to be out for months, right? He's not. I mean, even if he is out, let's say he's still not fit by the time the World Cup starts, dude, he's going to be in the plane. He's going to be in the plane, bro. Like, come on. Yeah, this is De La Fuente we're talking about. How many times has he played our players during times when they've been having injury issues? Come on, y'all. Let's just cut the crap, man. He is not going to miss the World Cup. He will be in the World Cup. I don't know if he's going. If he's not 100% fit, he might miss maybe the first 2 games or 3 games or maybe the group stages of the World Cup. But I promise you, if he's fit by the time they go to the knockouts, he will be in the World Cup, 100%, right? But that is for De La Fuente and Spain to worry about. I'm more worried about this other news. He's out for the rest of the season, guys. I'm not gonna lie, this would have been 100 times worse if we were still in the Champions League. I'm telling you, this injury would have been 100 times catastrophic if we were in the Champions League. Imagine having to go and play Arsenal with no Rafinha, no Yamal. That would have been absolutely catastrophic. But even though we don't have European football, guys, look at the games. Look at the games that are coming up. We still have to play Getafe. We still have to play Osasuna, and we have to play El Clasico. So basically, Lamine Yamal will be missing 2 vital games, plus El Clasico, plus the next 2 games coming after that. This is not good news. And to make things worse, that means that this weekend, we have no Yamal and no Rafinha. So our front 3 is likely going to be Rashford, Ferran Torres, and if he's lucky, maybe Ronnie. Like, this injury is really worrying. I'm not going to sit here and lie. It is worrying because if we manage to drop points in the next 2 games, this injury could be the worst thing to happen to our season. It can be, right? And I do feel bad for Lamine, right? But then again, I literally did a video a few days ago, the Hansi Flick video that I made, where I was talking about him overplaying some of these players. Sometimes he's playing these players onto the ground. I'm going to be very honest, guys. Flick has to take a lot of responsibility for why Yamal is out. Because, let's think about this for 1 second, chat. He played two full 90 minutes in the last 2 games that we played. He played a full 90 against Espanyol when he didn't need to. He didn't need to. We could have taken him off earlier. We could have trusted Ronnie. Considering what we just saw today from Ronnie, why didn't he trust Ronnie earlier in that game and take off Yamal? But no, you decide to start Ronnie, you decide to start Yamal and end him. And then you play him a full 90 against Atletico Madrid. In 2 high-intensity games. Like, bro, I'm going to be very honest. Flick has to take a lot of blame or flag for this. He has to. I'm sorry, but he does. He does. This is not good enough, man. This is extremely disappointing. The manager has to take a lot of responsibility for this. This injury to Yamal shouldn't really surprise us if we're really going to keep it 100. It shouldn't really surprise us, man. He's a human being. Like, literally, big up to my football carnage if he's still watching. Big up to you, Will, right? But I was on his chat literally before kickoff, right? And he was basically talking about the amount of games this brother has played. Like, bro, for his age, I'm hearing that this guy has already played half of what Bukayo Saka has played in his career. Like, this is a surprise. We're going to burn this guy out, man. We're going to burn him out. And for what? Like, seriously, man, this is where I have to point things out for the manager, man. Because I'm sorry, man. We've just lost our most important player at the most important time of the season. I mean, we're gonna be like, but Omar, right now we are 9 points clear. Guys, it's only 9 freaking points. God forbid, if we lose our next 2 games and Madrid win the next 2 games, that means that the Clásico is basically a La Liga final. Because it will only be 3 points between us and Real Madrid by Clásico if we lose the next 2 games. Do you guys see what is happening here? We are not home and dry yet, chat. We are not home and dry. This is why we needed Yamal during this run, especially now. But now he's not going to be here. Now I'm going to have to rely on Rashford, Ferran Torres, and Lewandowski during the most important time of the season. Anyways, guys, listen, make sure you guys smash the likes, guys. Listen, we got almost 100 people in here, guys. Please smash the likes, guys. And big up to Papillon also for the raid as well, man. Big up to you every single time. And listen, guys, we have over 90 people in here, guys. Get us to at least 60 likes, man. You guys should be able to get, like, bro, we're on 36 likes only, man. Keep smashing the likes, man. We're going to continue this. But yeah, like I mentioned, man, I'm looking at the manager for this. And here's the thing, man. I do not care. You know what the problem is with football fans, man? I've had enough. I really have, man. Because there are people out here, right, who act like Hansi Flick is invincible and untouchable. He's not. He's not, bro. He makes mistakes. He makes mistakes just like everybody else. But for some reason, we're not supposed to point out these stuff. Things like what just happened today, these are things that are avoidable. This injury to Lamine Yamal happened because he's been overplayed the last few weeks. That is why. You've been playing him in some of the most pointless games, and now that we really need him to basically get this to the finish line, he's now out. This could basically change our season. And I know, people are going to think I'm overreacting. Guys, I've just said it before. We have 2 big away games coming up. That Getafe and Osasuna games are not going to be easy. Absolutely not. And it's going to be way harder now going to this weekend, having a front three of Lewandowski, Ferran Torres, and Marcus Rashford. Or if you decide to put Fermin there, or you decide to put Gavi there, whoever you decide to put in there, bro. Even Ronnie, as much as I trust the kid, and I really trust him, can I rely on Ronnie, bro, in the next few weeks? Not really, bro. First of all, the guy hasn't played enough games. Like this is a problem, man. This is definitely worrying. And I am extremely worried. Extremely worried, man. I'm extremely worried. I'm sorry, guys. People try to tell me I'm overreact, guys. Listen. I'm not saying that I'm always right about things, but one thing about me, and if you're someone that is subscribed to my channel long term, you know, guys, when I'm usually worried about something to do with Barca, it's for a valid reason. And right now, this injury worries me. It does worry me. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't know, man. I do not know. But big up to every single one of you guys, man. I see some of you guys in here. Let me start reading your chats, man. Big up to you. It says, this was a smash and grab game, types of games. Type of games you win the league because, but it was still a poor performance today. Yeah, it was still a poor performance. Yeah, big up to Will, man. This performance was bad. Again, the goalkeeper saved us. Facts. And also, shout out to Jean Garcia as well, guys. We need to talk about Jean Garcia. Listen, man, I keep telling people, man, people need to put some respect on Jean Garcia's name. He's been saved. Dude, the amount of games that Jean Garcia has actually saved this season needs to be studied. He's actually saved us a lot this season. We got to my guy here, Night King says, such a lethargic game. 100%, man. Says, listen, I don't have the bandana today, man. That joke doesn't work. Look at this man calling me a lion hunter, man. That's racist, you fraud. That's racist. I could low-key see Real Madrid winning El Clasico, but we are lucky to have 9-point lead. I'm telling you, man. Hey, God, W Barca. Yep, 100%. Can't believe Man City are about to win the league again. That's the last time I go pick. I go against my pick to win the league, bro. If you believe in Arsenal, I don't even believe in Arsenal. Forget about Arsenal, right? Because I don't think Arsenal is the problem. Arsenal have been winning before. If you believe in Arteta to get it done, then you are fraud. It is what it is. Here from Will. Big up to every single one of you guys who came from. It says, stop being a Barca. Here we go. Whatever, man. It says Barca. Yeah, big up to my guys. It says, now I'm starting to wonder how we did so good without Jean Garcia last year. Well, we did have Szczesny, who, to be fair, Szczesny for most of last season. I mean, remember, guys, he went. How many months did he go before losing, or did he go before conceding? Well, which one was it? I think remember, guys, because Szczesny, when he arrived at the club, he went a long time without losing, right? And he was a big part of that, right? So yeah, put some respect on Szczesny's name. Oh my, like I said, Lamine Yamal will get burned out when you did that video about Flick. It says it's lagging. Am I lagging, chat? Am I lagging? No. Are you sure it's not you? It says, how bad is the injury? Well, I actually have another one. So basically, they're saying he's going to be out for the rest of La Liga, but basically, long story short, Barca World, basically, this is what they said. They said he's going to be out for 5 weeks, which basically means he's out for the season. So, yeah. Just interpret it as, season over, basically. It says, win versus Getafe and this league is over. I do believe so. It says, just tuned in. Yeah, big up to Python, man. Big up to you. But yeah, Lamine Yamal being out is going to be a problem. It says, what does Flick have against Ronnie? I don't know, because every time I see this kid play, I'm seeing a greater performance, bro. This guy comes in every game. Every time the rare opportunities that I see this kid play, he's always playing better than Rashford. He's always playing better than Ferran. But for some reason, these guys are always cooking. And these guys are always the ones that are... How did Ferran Torres go 14 games without scoring and played more games during that time than Ronnie Bagdaji? Like, bro, I'm sorry, man. This is why I get it, man. This is why I wouldn't blame him if he decided to leave. Like, seriously. Because he's been playing so well. He says, Flick needs to call up Tony. He's been cooking for Barca Athletic. He's a fearless striker too. I actually like Tony. I like Tony Fernandez, man. Hey, listen, bro, I've been seeing this kid. He's a natural finisher. But... I don't know why he doesn't try to give the kid an opportunity. No idea. No idea at all, man. I don't know why he doesn't give an opportunity to these guys. So freaking annoying. This like that's the few things that annoy me, because you're right. We do have players like a Tony that we can rely on. He says Bastoni will have a hard time benching Maldini. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. He says Omo will probably play on left wing. It's most likely gonna be Fermin Lopez, cause Omo is not really that good on that area. He says that is good. At least he can rest now. I mean, I guess maybe for the World Cup. Yeah, we ain't buying Rashford. F that. Yeah. Listen, man, I'm good on buying him for 30 million. I'm good on that, bro. Keep that 30 million and go spend it on someone else. Just Omar, remember when I said get Inzaghi? I still think he would be the right move. I don't think for Barcelona he would be the right move. I'm gonna be very honest. His style of play, bro, it would not work for Barcelona. Here's the thing: as much as sometimes I criticize Flick, most of the things I criticize with Flick is the fact that he doesn't have a plan B when plan A doesn't work. Now that's different. I think the style of Flick works with Barca, but it's just that sometimes when he's being exposed, he doesn't know how to deal with him being exposed. Whereas when you look at a manager like Inzaghi plays the opposite of Barca, complete opposite. His philosophy doesn't match us, so it's gonna be even worse with him. So no, he says I'm happy Lamine is in. Oh God. You know what? I'm not even reading the rest of this chat. F that, man. If you're happy for a player injury, man, I'm done. I'm not doing that. Ronnie Baghdad just said an international break. I need to play more minutes. I don't know if you saw. I actually saw that. Yes. And if he's playing like this, then damn right he deserves more minutes. You're damn right, man. He says we need better winger depth. 100%. 100%. By the way, guys, I am going to be next few days. I will be making a video on the Rafael Leao situation, because, yeah, apparently he's been offered to us. I saw that, and yeah, I'm going to talk about that on another time. He says Lamine injured himself because he pressed for the goal. If we had Osimhen, he would have scored a long time ago. Well, I'm one of the people that want Osimhen. He says Deco needs to give squad depth for Flick, otherwise he can't have a plan B or C. Maybe. It says, why do you want Leao? He's Rashford 2.0. Yeah, a lot of the Barca fans I've seen a lot of you guys who have actually, few times I've alluded to Leao, guys. A lot of you guys have been like, oh, no, I don't want Leao. I don't want Leao. Just Omar, bro, Yamal is injured. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like throughout this match reaction, I've not been angry or frustrated. I'm not even upset about the performance today. I'm happy about the win, which is the only thing I wanted from this. But the injury to Yamal definitely got me, man. It was a completely avoidable injury, man, and we put ourselves in a very, very bad position. Oh my, I don't want Leao. I want Rashford out. Not trying to sign the Portuguese Rashford. Get me Yildiz. Like they're going to offer, like they're gonna give us Yildiz. Big up to my guy, man. Big up to you, bro. But counter-attack football with defensive style will win us to UCL, though. But bro, I'm telling you, man, Barca fans are very, very demanding, bro. The counter-attacking football, sitting back and counter, that is not for Barca. I'm gonna be very real. You are not gonna gain any favors with anybody. Big up to Charles. Hey Charles, hold that, you fraud. Hold that, you fraud. You know what, guys? Just give me a moment. Hold that, Charles, you fraud. Hold that. Take that L. And you know what? Take 2 L's, because Chelsea are also shit. Hold that, you fraud. Yeah, listen, man. I had a beautiful weekend, man, last weekend, watching your team lose. Yeah, hold that. All that work to make it to the final, only to flounder at the final steps. Hold that. He says, don't worry, we're going to win the Champions League. Yeah. All right, no problem. He says, Flick has been exposed numerous times now, yet he is resistant to learn and learning and adapting. He's not a world-class coach. He never has been. Yeah, I see a lot of you guys are cooked. I'm getting angry right now. Big up to Noah. He says, Omar, bro, Yamal injury only negative. 100%. I'm telling you, man, this injury it's definitely, It's definitely now made the league, the next few games more, stressing a little bit. Because I think most of us Barca fans were just kind of like just chilling and thinking, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. I think if Real Madrid lose on Friday, I think that's it. I'm gonna be very real. I think if they lose on Friday, then that tells me everything. I think they're gonna lose. I think that's it. Because at the end of the day, bro, I did a show with Will on Monday, and he said, bro, even if we lose, they're gonna lose too. So if they lose this Friday, then I definitely, yeah. I might be more calmer. I would say that. I might be more calmer. Man says of Osimhen overrated. I mean, to be fair, D-Money, wouldn't you agree that the quality of strikers in world football are not that good anymore? Like, I'm not even saying Osimhen is great, but I think Osimhen is the best out of a bad bunch. Like, really, the best strikers in the world. You're talking about like Haaland's, Harry Kane's. Who else? Like, who else? Who else is really there? We're talking about world class strikers, right? Like Mbappe. I mean, does Mbappe even count as a striker? I mean, I know he plays as a striker, but is he a striker? Like, that's the point. Yeah, I said Haaland. I already said Haaland. He says Lamine Yamal wants Osimhen, and I agree with him. With them, he says I agree with them. Scrap his Alvarez nonsense. I hear that. He says Leao is a lower ceiling than Virgili, and I would rather have Virgili back, to be honest. I like Virgili. Virgili is one of our own. We should definitely consider him. He says rather Mamouche than Osimhen. Oh, Mamouche, huh? I mean, if we get a good price in for Mamouche, I'll take Mamouche. I think Mamouche, link-up play-wise, would actually work if you had a Rafinha and Yamal on the team. Says, people are telling me Rashford over Leao is so clear. I mean, yeah, I think that tells you how little they rate Leao, to be honest. It says, why can't we just focus on just cup competitions in UCL next season and aim for top 4 in La Liga? Because we're demanding fans and we want to win everything. That's why. That offside goal, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. That offside goal was a pure BS, man. I'm sorry, man. That was the most BS. Like, dude, the quality of life. Honestly, man, today's referee, man. I didn't want to mention the referee today, but my goodness, bro, this referee fucking sucks, bro. He sucks. Today, the amount of times today for Celta Vigo, I was seeing him letting them get away with like them bulldozing our players, and then literally when our players were doing the same thing, just getting fouls after fouls. Whatever, man. Whatever. The quality of this league refereeing, man, never ceases to amaze me. Omar, side note, did you know? Yeah. I mean, are we surprised? But then again, man, I've been enjoying the last few weeks. I already told you guys, I fucking hate Chelsea. Alright, bro? Screw that club. It couldn't happen to a better club. I know my dad is a Chelsea fan, but yeah, he can hold that too. Yeah. Listen, man. We're enjoying it, man. Listen. How did we... No, you know what, right? I'm not even going to be... People are going to be like, Omar, they beat Barcelona this season. Bro, Maresca beat Barcelona, okay? This absolute sludger of a Chelsea team. If we played this Chelsea team, bro, I'm telling you right now, yeah, man. I mean, Yamal would have dumped a hat-trick on their head top. We can play counter-attack and defense football, even if we are last in the table. We've got a system and culture. Thank you, Nets. There you go. This is Omar. Isn't winning Champions League more important than stupid prizes and style of play? So, Python. You see, when it comes to being a Barca fan, bro, and I think I've said this. I think I said this not too long ago, Chad, right? I said this. Then I said this on a stream. I don't know which stream I said it in, but I know I said Barca fan. I think I said, was it in the Hansi Flick video where I said, sometimes I feel like with Barca fans, we want to win, but we also want to win our way. You understand what I mean? We want to win our way. And sometimes that's a good thing, but also that's a bad thing. Because sometimes we will see when something is not working, and we will let our arrogance tell us that no, we will not change because this is who we are. Right? Whereas, sometimes I do believe that sometimes you do need to tweak. But then again, There are certain kind of football. If you're a Barca fan or you're a football fan and you are used to a certain style of football, if you just see another style of football that you've never seen at your club, bro, it's very very hard for people to mentally accept that. And that's the thing with Barca fans. Barca fans, we have been raised to the pure football. So if you bring back the bus, sit back and defense football, bro, oh no, Barca fans are gonna reject that from day one, even if it works. Even if it works, you're making the final and losing. You know what? I hope they actually make the final. I hope they make the final and lose. That would be better. My dream is for Barca in the summer to get Osimhen, Bastoni, Diomande, but I think this summer is likely going to be Ferran, Aslani, and Bastoni. I'm telling you guys, if he signs those three players, you just put it on top, bro. Yeah, man. I will definitely have different mindsets. WTF is how was Ronnie good today, bro? Did you watch the game? I'm not saying he was amazing. I'm saying he was great. I'm sorry, bro. What you're telling me, Ron? You're telling me all our attackers played better than Ronnie. Because last time I checked, Ronnie was the one Ronnie was doing his job on the wings. He was crossing the ball into the box. He was doing something, bro. He was doing more. And this brother barely plays football. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not expecting him to be amazing every single time he gets on the pitch, but because he's not playing enough. Let's keep it 100, guys. Let's just keep it 100. We will get Iago. I can sense it. That would be a smart deal, but then, Barcelona and smart deals don't really go in on. Have you ever seen Barcelona go and buy a player from a club like Brentford? And Barcelona scouting doesn't go that far. Flick has never lost a final in his life. Whoever's not calling him world class is delusion. No, I think he's a world class coach. But then again, here's the thing with world class coaches, chat. Even world class coaches make mistakes. Even world class coaches have things about them that makes maybe the fans of their club or outside fans look at them and say, no. You feel me, right? Like, what, you think people don't have things to criticize about Pep? You think people don't criticize things about Klopp? Like, every manager gets criticized. World class managers get criticized all the time, man. Like, let's be honest, man. That's the truth. You've won La Liga, halas. Bro, you've just seen me lose my best player, and I still have to play Real Madrid, and I still have 2 away games coming up. And I'm going to be playing with a front three of Ferran Torres, Marcus Rashford, and Robert Lewandowski, and you're telling me it's halas. Okay, bro. 9 points. Okay, so what happens if I lose my next 2 games away? And Madrid win the next 2 games. Then I have to welcome Real Madrid in my stadium without my 2 best players, by the way. Right? My 2 clutch players, the players I'm going to be looking at to change the game, right? And you expecting me to just say it's halas. Okay, man. All right. Yeah, it's definitely halas, bro. No problem, bro. No problem. Ah, dear Lord. I would get Harry Kane, but he ain't leaving Bayern Munich, unfortunately. He has a buyout clause, but I think that buyout clause apparently is gone. It says Griezmann and Koke Brace. Bro, first of all, Griezmann is not going to win anything at Atletico Madrid. Okay, respectfully, this man has left Real Madrid. He's about to leave your club without winning 1 domestic trophy, bro. Can we just talk about that, man? Antoine Griezmann, ladies and gentlemen, has only won 1 domestic trophy in his entire time in Spain. Keep in mind, chat, this guy has been playing in Spain for almost 15 years. In 15 seasons, chat, Antoine Griezmann has only won 1 trophy in Spain. Now, chat, without doing research right now, if you're not a mod, I will mod you right now if you can tell me which trophy it was and when he won it. Right now, I'm giving you guys 10 seconds. I know I'm giving you guys 10 seconds, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, nobody answered. Oh, actually, somebody answered. Oh, there we are. Big up to my guy here. Yeah, he did answer it. Yeah. Big up to my guy here. Raja. Is it Ravia Naish? Yeah. Big up to you, man. Yeah. Listen, take this mod, man. I'm gonna give you a mod right now. Give me a moment. Let me actually mod you. I'm gonna mod you, man. Big up to you. You got it spot on. You got it spot on. It was in fact, yes, the Copa del Rey in 2021 that he won with us. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. This is the only domestic trophy you're going to see in Antoine Griezmann's color. What the hell? Why can't I? Hold on, chat. One moment. I'm trying to mod this guy. But yeah, that's the only trophy, ladies and gentlemen, he's won in Spain. Yes, he's won a Europa League with Atletico Madrid in 2018. But yeah, that's the only thing, ladies and gentlemen. That's the only thing this brother has won. Fraudulent, man. How? Listen, chat. Remember this brother joined my club. Remember, he joined my club, guys, he joined my club from, what's the name? From us winning the league. Because remember, he joined us in 2019. We just won the league in 2018, 2019. He joins us and we basically fall off, right? He joins us and then we fall off. And then guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He then goes back to Atletico Madrid right after they won their league. And then no. You've got to be having a laugh. Like, dude, this guy is a curse, man. I swear to God, man. He's a curse wherever he goes. He can hold that too. Yeah. Hold that, man. Hold that, Griezmann. But yeah, it is what it is. Big up to, Real Sociedad, man, for doing the last work. On guard, we need Bernardo Silva, free agent, leadership experience, versatile squad depth, and loves the club. I'm going, you know what? I don't know, man. Chad, do you guys want this guy at this club? Because I don't know if I do. I don't know if I want him at my club, man. I think the time has already passed for me, man, to really bring him in. We need a big summer to help Lamine next season. But we do have players like Ronnie, bro, who we can give more opportunities to wrestle Yamal. But this is the funny thing, right? I'm gonna be very honest with you. Even if we sign a right winger next season, he's not gonna play enough games, bro. Because Lamine Yamal is never gonna get benched. Unless he asks to be benched, he's not gonna get benched, man. He's gonna be run into the ground. I'm at the point of acceptance. The UCL ain't coming to us. Maybe we are a domestic team. We won't win it until we win it, man. That is how it's gonna work. It says, yeah, Mbappe is still 11, although he scored 86 goals in the past 2 seasons for Real Madrid. Bro, who cares about stats, man? Like, respectfully, have you heard Real Madrid talks about, like, bro, Real Madrid, like, dude, okay, he scored 86 goals. Whoop the freaking do, man. What has he won with those 86 goals? Thank you. Let's move on. Sometimes, man, listen, man, it's not always about individual stats. It's about sometimes it's not always about individual numbers. It's about what those numbers are actually doing for your team. That's what it is, man. 6 years ago, I would have taken Bernardo Silva 100%. This is what I mean. This is why I'm not for this Bernardo Silva signing. Because at the end of the day, Bernardo Silva, bro, like 2026 Bernardo Silva, and I'm good on that, man. I am good. I'm good on Bernardo Silva in 2026. Like, bro, 2 seasons ago or 3 seasons ago when he wanted to join us, if he had come in, bro, yeah, I would have taken him within a heartbeat, man. Within a heartbeat. But yeah. He says, Griezmann's got to be the unluckiest player of this generation. He wasn't patient, man. He didn't trust the process. Right? Remember, he left my... Dude, when this guy left Atletico Madrid, right? And within 2 seasons, they win the league. He returns to Atletico Madrid after they've won the league. Then 2 seasons later, we win the league. Bro. Yeah. We knew where the problem was. He says, Griezmann is such a baller, man. Yeah, he's a great player. I'm not gonna hate on him. He's a very, very good player. Oh, you were the first. Oh, you're brother. I first said Copa. Okay. I got you. Hold on. Let me do this. Yeah, I'll mod you, bro. Don't worry about it. I got you. Let me do it now. Alright, there you go. There you go, man. Enjoy that mod. Anyways. But yeah, guys, look. Javi, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I would have taken him then. But yeah, at the end of the day, bro, he didn't join us. So yeah, I think the time has basically passed on wanting him. I think we need to move on now. Which one is it? Yeah, it is. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's actually finally finish, guys, because we're about to get out of here, guys. Let's actually complete this post-match reaction, guys, by talking about the match ratings, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go into the match ratings, and I'm gonna need your help on this because I'm gonna be very honest, guys. I don't know how to rate some of these guys, man. Some of these guys were so ghost today. I don't even know what ratings to give them, to be honest, right? But in goal today, Jean Garcia. I'm gonna actually give Jean Garcia the highest rating today. I'll probably give in this entire squad. Today. You know, I don't think anyone had a 10 out of 10, but I'll give Jean Garcia a 9 out of 10, bro. Because he made a few good saves. Chat, you guys get in the chat too. Let me know what you guys are saying, guys. For me, Jean Garcia was the best player on the pitch. He gets a 9 for me. 9. Because he cooked today. He made a few good saves, right? He was coming out of his box, right, very, very quickly, right? He did his work today, man. He made a great save right at the end, right? And he was pretty good, man. So yeah, for me, give him the man of the match, 100%, man. So for me, he gets a 9 out of 10. In defense, guys, talk to me about this defense. Let's talk about Gerard Martin. He was alright. And at the end of the day, we kept a clean sheet, right? A few times, though, I'm not gonna lie. A few times, bro, I let Celta Vigo were passing through the high line again. They were passing through the high line. So, you know what? I'll give Gerard Martin... What are you guys saying? Should I give him a 7 or a 6? I don't know. I'm trying to think, man. Chat, what are you guys saying? 6 or a 7? What are we saying, chat, for Gerard Martin? Because that's the only thing. I'm not giving him more than that. Man says 7.5. Allow you guys 7. I'm very honest. Man said, all right, 6. We got 6.5. We got 7.5. I mean, okay, so because we kept a clean sheet, guys, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give him a 7 since we kept a clean sheet. Since we kept a clean sheet, I'm giving him a 7. And you know what? To be honest, chat, Kobashi today was actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. He was pretty good. He was probably, you know. I mean, to be fair, he also, a few times he was also getting exposed. You know what? I'll give him a 7 as well. I think Gerard Martin and Kobashi today, they did a good work. They kept a clean sheet. So, yeah, I'll give him a 7 as well. Jules Koundé. I'm not going to lie, guys. This is why I don't rate Foot Mob's ratings, man. Because, I'm sorry, how did Koundé get a 7.1? Chad, what are we saying about Koundé's performance today? Because, my word, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Am I the only one that thinks that this brother was garbage today? Or is it just me? Is it just me, Chad? Am I the only one that didn't like Koundé's performance today, bro? I'm gonna be very real, man. This guy was absolute garbage today. I'm sorry. Dude. Oh my god, bro. He was really, like, my guy can't even, like, bro, what's happened to my guy, man? He can't even pass the ball, bro. Like, even his passing today was garbage. Like, dude, is it the end? Is this guy just decide to pack up for the season? I'm sorry. Today he probably gets a 3 for me. Bro. I'm sorry. I'm giving him a 3 out of 10. 3, bro. 3 for me. 3. Garbage, bro. Garbage. And Cancelo today came off early. And you know what? Cancelo today, for the few minutes he was actually on the pitch, actually played better than Koundé did all game. So yeah, for me, yeah, give Cancelo. I don't know, maybe like what are we even giving him? Maybe like a 5 out of 10 since, you know, he didn't play that much. I mean, yeah. Balde came in for him. Balde was also not really that good either. I'll give him a 4, to be honest. Midfield, Pedri. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Yeah, Pedri, man. What's going on with my guy, man? Like, bro. Another game, and not really that impressive from Pedri either, bro. Not really that impressive. And I love Pedri. But, I don't know, guys. I don't think Pedri was bad, but, dude, the Pedri that I know, man, I feel like the last few weeks we haven't seen the real Pedri. Even though he's not been bad, like, terrible, he's just not been himself. So, for me, in this game today, he got huge. You know, if he had the assist, I might have given him more, right? And yeah, I think second half he played well. So you know what? I'll give him a 7 because of his second half performance. Because his first half wasn't really that good. It wasn't really that good. Eric Garcia next to him, 6.5 maybe. Yeah, that's what I'll probably give him. Lamine Yamal today got the goal and went off. And you know what? Before he even went off, he was actually pretty good today. You know what? I'm going to give Yamal an 8 because in the few minutes, because he scored the goal from the spot, but also he was the best player on the pitch while he was on the pitch. So in the time that he was there, bro, I'm gonna be very real. I'll give him a 8 out of 10. I'll give him 8. I think he still has the second highest rating of this whole team, even though he came off very early in this game. Danny Olmo, guys. Danny Olmo. Danny gets a 5 for me, man. Not impressed at all. Wasn't impressed. Wasn't impressed with Olmo at all, guys. What are you guys saying, guys? You guys think I'm being too harsh? I don't think he was good today. I don't think he was good today, man. I did not rate his performance. I'm sorry, man. Danny Olmo today, 5 out of 10 for me. 5 out of 10. Gavi today, man. I mean, dude, Gavi was being played out of position. He wasn't even that good either. He came off early in this game, right? Right, he came off early today, right? Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying about this Olmo guy, man. Man thinks he's Fermin Lopez, man, trying to take the outside shots from outside the box, man. Bad, man. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna. But then again, Gavi was bad. Gavi was bad, but Gavi was being played on the left. Come on, man. Like, Gavi is barely a winger, and we're playing him out in the wings, and we expect him not. And we're surprised that he played badly today. Not really, man. So yeah, he gets a 4 out of 10 for me. Ferran Torres. I mean, he had a goal that should have been given. I will give him that. He had a goal that should have been given. But yeah, apart from that, standard Ferran Torres performance. Standard Ferran Torres performance. I'll be nice. I'll give him a 6.5. I will give him a 6.5. Do you guys think I'm being harsh here? 6.5? What chat? What would you guys give Ferran Torres today? Because I don't think he was terrible. But then again, bro. What else did he do apart from that goal that was wrongly disallowed? I mean, yeah, that's what I would give him. I'm giving him a 6.5. I would not, if you guys want to give him a 7, I guess that would be fine too. But yeah, for me, that's what he gets. But give me a second. Let's actually talk about the players that came off the bench today, chat. Let's talk about some of the players that came off the bench. Obviously, I've just mentioned Balde. I've said today he gets like a 4. That's me being nice. Fermin Lopez today. Fermin Lopez today came in. He brought the energy. Did well on the left wing, which he should have started. Right, he should have started on the left wing over Gavi. But he came on today. Did well. Right. Give him a 6. Give him a 6. Ronnie today, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't think he was amazing. But dude, this guy barely plays, and today, once again, he played better than most of the guys on the pitch today. So you know what? He gets a 7 out of me. I'm not gonna lie, he gets a 7 out of me. Frankie De Jong today came on last 15 minutes of the game. Really didn't do much, right? Can't really judge most of what he did in this game. So for me, he gets, I don't know, maybe like a 5 out of 10. There was not really much to judge him for. Marcus Rashford, he also came on the same pitch, on the pitch at the same time as Frankie De Jong. Also just had a standard 5 out of 10 performance, man. But then again, yeah, I don't expect much from Rashford either, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. He was okay. That's why I would give him that. Yeah, Fermin today was good. I like Fermin today. Fermin performed in the second half. But yeah, that's what I think, guys. What about manager, man? What are we giving manager as manager rating? So my ratings for the manager, guys, I'm giving the manager... I'll give the manager a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Mainly because I blame him for the Yamal injury, man. You overplayed him last few weeks. Today for me, obviously, highlight Jean Garcia. This is how you know this game is boring. I'm really having to think of like the highlights of this game. I'm gonna go Jean Garcia. Yamal in the few minutes that he was there, Ronnie for a few moments in this game, and that's it. Low lights for me, I would go with Koundé at right back today, terrible. Danny Olmo today, he also was terrible, and Gavi today. But then again, I can excuse Gavi because Gavi has barely played. So yeah, it is what it is, guys. But guys, this is, ladies and gentlemen, the final. This is everything, guys, that's to be said in this post-match reaction, guys. Let me know what you guys thought of the game's performance today, guys. What would you guys rate this game out of 10, guys? For me, if I was going to give him out of 10, guys, this was a standard, 4 or 5 out of 10. I'm very honest, man. It was terrible to watch, but a win is a win, and we get the 3 points. And obviously, guys, we are back to being 9 points clear of Real Madrid. So now we have two big games coming up away from home: Getafe away and Osasuna away. So those two games are gonna be two games that we're definitely gonna have to look out for, man. So anything can happen, guys. Hopefully, we leave those two games with something so that we can get ready for the big one, which is El Clasico, guys. But listen, guys, we're gonna be closing out now, guys. This stream is gonna redirect you all to Sarcasm City TV, guys, to my brother Flawless, guys. Listen, he's doing the Manchester United Manchester City show, and if you guys know, Real Man City are back on top of the table. And man like Vero, man, my Canadian fraudulent friend, man, he's probably gonna sit there and spill some fraudulent takes. So go out there and put Omar Raid in the comment section below. Let them know that I send you guys. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, 3 points in the bag, 9 points clear in the end of the table, guys. Unfortunately, losing Yamal was the low light, but it is what it is, guys. We now will see you guys this Saturday, guys, as Barcelona take on Getafe, guys. And make sure you guys are here after the 90 minutes, guys, to watch the post-match reaction as usual. But big up to you guys as always. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and Visca Barca. Take care, you guys. Big up.